Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do this. All right, there we go. 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 All right, shit. Let me get going. Let me get going. All right. Yeah, get back to the streaming shit again. All right, so let me get this going on. Let me make sure the audio's good. All right, let's go. We got this going. That's going pretty good. What up, YouTube? This your boy Goku MGTOW, formerly known as no filter. I told you guys I will be coming back. This is my what? It's the third video of this year. Third video this year of different. I thought I was gonna come back, but yeah, this is a brand new series. This is technically a brand new series. I'm kind of telling a little rusty here, so I got to start doing this a lot more. But this is Goku MGTOW, man. A little bit rusty. You gotta get used to this thing again. But yeah, man. This is a brand new series called MGTOW Monk. I've been writing this down. I have many of the series on play on this channel. But yeah, definitely this is episode 1. It's called Living in the Present. And before I get to the gist of this video, kind of short brief stream, you know I've been, I said I was gonna come back, but I'm officially back. This is my first official video of me coming back, and I said I might as well come back with a brand new series, brand new me, brand new name, so brand new ideas. I can start going with it. And for me, from now on with this channel, with the MGTOW Monk series, we'll talk about elements of religion, freedom, minimalism. We're gonna talk about a lot of spiritual high spiritual things going on. So yeah, sit back, analyze, enjoy the show, man. Yeah, this is how I'm supposed to be doing it. So what inspired me to do this series? I've been watching a lot of Hammerhand. I've been watching a lot of Hammerhand. Hammerhand MGTOW, Hammerhand, MGTOW Monk, videos and everything, and he got some good dope type videos, man. Shout out to you, Hammerhand, man. Awesome content, man. Love your channel, man. Real dope shit. But I've been wanting to do this moment for a long time, this video for a long time, because I think sometimes, especially when you take the red pill, you kind of, you gotta live in the moment, whatever. But I'm not just because I'm not past whipping rage, but I'm beyond women now. I'm trying to focus on myself, self-improvement, self-actualization. So in the name of this video, let's just get into the gist of the video. Now that I got that out the way. The name of this video right now, the name of this stream right now is called living in the present, living in the moment, whatever it's supposed to be, however you want to reference it. And the reason I want to be wanting to do this a lot, because I think in today's society, we live in an automated society with smartphones, smart cars, apps. We got DoorDash, we got all the stuff around us, distractive video games. Porn. We have a lot of things that keeps us going on. It's always, especially when you live in today's society of America, it's the American dream. People perpetuate house the white picket fence, social paradox. And they perpetuate this narrative of you gotta have this, you gotta have that. And sometimes it's hard to live in the moment. It's hard to see the beauty of life that you have. And I've been watching a lot of monk videos, so this is kind of inspired the series. I've been watching this guy on YouTube, and I was checking him out. It's called Jay Shetty. He's a real insightful guy. You need to check his stuff out. Type in Jay Shetty. I think how I spell his name is JayShetty. And he's been watching real dope content. I've been watching this stuff like crazy. I've been watching a lot of MGTOW stuff. Shout out to SFM, shout out to Mortify, shout out to MU, whatever. So it feels good to be back. So yeah, but to get back on topic, but definitely, man, living in the present, man, is so hard, and I think definitely sometimes, especially in today's society where we have so much going on, streaming, video games or whatever was keeping us distracted, or the American dream, or the white picket fence, or whatever. Like you see a mansion on TV, you want that, and it's hard to live in the present because we're always focusing on the future. And one thing, now that I'm old, I'm 30, and I'm brand new me, brand new name, and everything. Ever since I have learned to embrace minimalism, now that I'm older, I embrace minimalism even more. Now, don't get me wrong, I still have goals and dreams and things I want to accomplish in my life, but being Goku MGTOW and me evolving to this persona, I wanted to evolve as a person, and I really wanted to understand. That's why I took a good, good minute off. I feel like the content was kind of still dry, and I will be doing a Dragon Ball Z podcast, coming back to it. But I talk about living in the present, and a lot of the times, whether it's making YouTube videos, it's hard to live in it because everything, especially on YouTube in today's, and this is why I love the Manosphere. Mike the Midtown Monk, Camera Hand, Sunrise Hoodie, SFM, Trav, you know what I'm saying, like RPM, like I'm saying, these guys are giving you dope content. And a lot of times, sometimes, living in the present is so damn hard, man, because people telling you gotta have this, you gotta have that, you gotta have money. And one thing I'm learning as I get older, long as you got, a roof over your head, and you got, food to roof over your head, food to eat, and a bottle of water, that's all you need. You need the simple fundamental things. One thing I'm learning, which is why I call the Mental Monk series, it's so pivotal that it's, especially when you take the red pill, for us to reject these society issues, society's ills that plague us as a community. This is why I'm heavy into minimalism. This is why I think that living minimalist is the best way to go. Now, I believe, not going mid-town monk is not for everybody. I'm mid-town monk, so whatever. But I think that definitely, we can definitely learn from we can definitely learn from minimalism. We can learn from a lot of things. I'm turned off by material things. I'm turned off by like a whole bunch of cars, a big ass house, and at one time I wanted it. And what I mean is, when you're so focused on the future, living in the present is so damn hard. And sometimes you don't see that because living in the present, it's constantly perpetuated as you got to have this next big thing. I recently just ordered. I recently just brought me a 4K TV. I've been having my TV for a good. I had my old TV for a good like 12 years, whatever. But whatever. So I just wanted to buy me one. But I think that to take a video, to take something from Hammerhand, I think to quote what he said, about being a minimalist. Nothing wrong with having the fine things in life, but when it becomes like, all right, you have like two TVs, I can see. Well, you have like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 TV in every room. You got like a 10-car garage. You can only get 10 cars. You can only drive one. It's so hard to live in the present because it's the next big thing. It's the next big purchase. It's the next beautiful woman. It's so much stuff that keeps us bobulated, that keeps us so distracted, focusing on the real world, real life, real us, man. And it's so hard, man. I mean, it's real tough, man. Like living in the world today where you're living in the present, man, and it's so tough. Like, and I really want you guys to understand, man, living in the present is so tough because every day we're told we gotta have this, we gotta have that. It's like, I don't watch sports as much because I'm red pill to that shit too. But like, it's like sports, while you turn on ESPN, take Zion Williams, right? You got Zion Williams, a guy who's a phenomenal athlete, can jump out of the gym. He tears he jumps, he rips his shoe. Everybody's telling him, you know what? You need to shut it down for the whole year to focus on the NBA. But what if he plays his first game of his rookie season, tears his ACL? You don't know about this stuff. The problem I have with today's society is that we're living in the future. Nothing wrong with having goals, things you want to accomplish in your life, because it's so important, it's so pivotal that we have things that we accomplish and we want for our lives. But if we don't live in the present, which is the present moment, whatever you want to call it, if we don't live in the present, it's so hard. If we don't live in the present, we will never ever get the fundamentals of life because we're always looking for that next big thrill. It's like getting on that roller coaster, and instead of you just living in the moment, enjoying that roller coaster, you're thinking about when it's going to end. Just ride a roller coaster and enjoy it, and then if you want to ride it again, cool. That makes no difference, you know. And the reason why I have a problem with this society telling men, especially men, that we need a woman, we need, you know, this, we need that, we need all this other stuff that's keeping us bobulated down, that's keeping us distracted, that's keeping us in this consumer lifestyle. This is why people go in debt. This is why people go down and crazy and get suicidal, because they don't understand the fact that, yo, you living in the future, yo. Like, I'm older now, so me being me, I take on these monk elements. And even if I'm not living on a monastery, and when I get 55, 56, 60 years old, I will live on a monastery, down a monastery with monks in Thailand. That's my long term goal. Once I accomplish my other goals, I would have set for myself. But for me, it's like, to me, even though that's my goal, you know, I get there when I get there, man. And I think a lot of times we really need to focus on living in the present, man. And it's so hard to do that because society telling us to do that. Or I was watching watching TV yesterday. And I was watching HGTV. I love watching HGTV for like most of the home improvement building stuff. Cause I'm a big construction type of guy. I love building and tearing stuff apart and building stuff back up. I'm a big HGTV type of person. And there was this married couple. I guess they were newlyweds. And they didn't have any kids or anything. They was buying a house, and this kind of sparked this episode. And the guy was like, I can kind of tell the dude was cooked. He was like, happy wife, happy life, but whatever. And he was, you know, doing an episode. Him and his wife was hound hunting. They was talking about he won a house near the city and everything. And they weren't even married for like a year or so, year and a half. They was married for a good 2 months, and they was already talking about a family. And settling down for the future, having kids, and having a big backyard. It's like I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm looking at this because I'm red pill, so I'm finding this dude as a doing blue pill dude. But the dude is like, they're focused on the kids in the future, like live in the moment. You know what I'm saying? What if you don't have kids? What if it don't happen? What if it do happen? If it does happen, cool, you know. But the problem I have with this society, man, is always telling us that living it, like, we got to have this, we got to have that, we have to have everything in our society's issues tell us that we have to have this. And for me, I have always been a big aspect of living in the moment, man. When you live in the moment, man, it's beautiful. I don't want to make this. I want to make this stream short and brief because I don't want to be driving too much, rambling on too much. But yeah, man, this your boy. This your boy Goku MGTOW, man. I might do another stream today. But I want to get this. I just wanted to get the flow stream in again. But this is what Go Commit Town. Peace and one love. Expect the second episode sometime this week. This is what Go Commit Town, man. From this series. Peace and one love. I'm out.